Hey everybody, it's Alexia from amysticspath, back to bring you guys some more clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Now, this video is for the upcoming full moon on the 27th, which is this Saturday, February 2021. And today, at the time of me filming this, is the 25th of February 2021. And it's how it is that this energy is going to affect us collectively, as well as how we need to work with this energy for our best benefit. Now, before I get started, I want to say that if you are new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications to make sure that you don't miss any more guidance or messages from spirit, pick card readings, things like this. And if you are looking for a more interactive community, spontaneous messages from spirit, spontaneous guidance, things like this, in a community where we help build each other up, please feel free to go and check out and follow my Instagram, which will be in the description box below. Now, getting started in what it is that I see for this energy. The cards that we have are Align Your Life, Star Mother, and these cards have been coming up like crazy in my readings, Align Your Life and Star Mother alone. The Lover's card, Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Magician. As well as we have Hermana, the Five of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Tower card. Now within this, I want to say that we can see the energies of things changing and shifting and breaking down within our physical lives because of the energy of the Five of Pentacles here, as well as the Tower card. And these breakdowns and shifts are happening because you need to almost align your life with where it is that you're being called to, where it is that you're being called to journey to. Now, this isn't necessarily a physical place. This is a placement within your life. So it may be a more positive place. It may be, a new business venture. It may be, breakdowns in different situations that are trying to get you the universe essentially is trying to get you to align with where it is that you are essentially supposed to be, where it is that you're supposed to be going, and what type of energy you are supposed to be participating in. You want to align yourself with where you feel that pull. Okay, there's also the energy of the Star Mother and the Empress. So this is really saying that there needs to be a light nurturing of the soul. I feel that it is really time to kind of take things slow and not rush through things during this shift and this realignment within our lives. And as far as like breakdowns and things like changes and things kind of reshifting, this has been happening all week. This has been happening last week. And the Virgo full moon is kind of intensifying this because they're trying to get the energy of this moon is trying to get things to align within harmony and flow. And we see the Six of Swords here as well, emphasizing on harmony and flow, that we are being in a harmonic flowing place and that we are flowing with these changes and not fighting against them, because that's going to cause us more issues than what it is that it's worth. That this is an energy that you really can't fight against, because if you do, then you're gonna kind of be beaten down, because we have the energy of the Tower here. We have, which is things coming in that's surprising, that's shocking, that you didn't expect. We have the Five of Pentacles here, which is an issue that's symbolizing change that cannot be helped or unavoided, that this change is happening. And how it is that you roll with this energy is depending on if that energy is going to feel good or not. We have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords here, that is saying that this energy that's coming in, this fresh new energy that is coming in, right, is what it is that we are supposed to be kind of going along with and mentally riding on. All right, that there's fresh new energy, that there's fresh new energy. I don't want to say truth, but it's like the energy of like clearing, like the wind coming through, and it's like almost getting on that breath of fresh air and aligning yourself with the breath of fresh air and not so much what it is that you're trying to resist or fight up against. We have the Magician here and the Six of Swords, and within the Magician I feel like he is ready to almost fight and defend in a way that he would do anything possible to get to this place of harmony. And it's almost like a luxury feeling, but it's more placed in harmony and feeling like engulfed within like the energy of like love and rose petals and just harmony and feeling safe. All right. And that this Magician would do anything to fight and defend to get to that place, not to keep what is trying to get broken down, but to get to a place of stability. All right. And mental stability, emotional stability, physical stability within the physical as well. And we also have the Magician saying that fighting towards this is that he's working and taking it slow, because we're looking at the number 1 and looking at how it is that he's going to align himself within this, and how it is that he's going to align and start to manifest this new life that you are being called to align yourself in. Because if you're aligning yourself within this new life, this new path, and getting out of things that are honestly needed to break down, things that needed to break down, things that needed to change, things that needed to be taken away, or you probably wouldn't have like let them go so easily, to align ourselves with this. Because the thing is that it's like the universe is giving you a fresh start for a reason, to nurture this fresh start, and to not fight against it, to fall in alignment with it in the flow, and to see where the world takes you instead of fighting against it, because it's all that you know, it's all that you've known, it's all that you've ever known. All right. And that's how I feel that, or that's what I see for how this energy is what it's trying to do, and how it is that we need to work with this energy. We have the Share Your Voice, the Great Gathering, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, as well as the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups, Justice, and the Three of Wands. And I feel like within the Four of Cups and the Three of Wands is that there is an awakening to how much some of these things that are going on within your life actually controlled you, and how much time you had to spend containing almost that storm, and that almost like that like gaping hole that would like suck you down, and that would almost put you within a bad spiral. That there is an awakening to this during this week, during this time, during the time that we're in the energy of this full moon. And that not only does that need to be balanced out, but there needs to be justice for this as well, in the way that the universe is trying to, like I said, the energy of that fresh start, that the universe is trying to give you like almost like justice, or give you the other hand, balancing that out. It's like almost karma and a balancing of what it is that you have been served before, to be serving almost like the opposite of that scale, to balance that energy out. We have the energy of Share Your Voice, as well as the Five of Swords. And this is saying, being very clear about your needs that need to be met, whatever that is, because I feel like some of us, and a lot of us, will be needing to ask for help. We also have the energy of leap into this fresh start, that this is where it is that you're supposed to be, but to share your voice on your needs that need to be met. So you are no longer in this place of being in the background and being run over by other people that are in control and wanting to run the show. and that you are literally sharing your needs on what it is that needs to be met, and you're taking control. You're taking control of your life. You're taking control of your life and what it is that you are going towards and want to experience. We have the Great Gathering. So one, this is saying that we're all on a page of almost like awakening and being led into, I don't want to say the same place, but the same type of energy. And this is the energy of following your heart and going after your heart's desires and what it is that, and it's almost like this place that is conclusive for your being and your heart to be. So even if it's not like, you know, some phase of like a job and it's, you know, in relationships or whatever the case may be, it's a place of following your heart to where it is that it feels good, where it is that it feels whole, where it is that it feels safe. All right. And this is going towards that. It's leaving everything that is not that and going towards and following and focusing on what it is that your heart wants. And really, I want to kind of go back to this card here, as well as making sure that we're realizing and we're awakening to the things that are kind of like sucking us down, that we spend too much time on trying to control and trying to, and being stuck in these cycles of perpetuation, that we need to balance that and focus on receiving the opposite end of what it is that we have received before, that we're shifting our focus. And that is the energy of alignment, of aligning of what it is that you want to align yourself with, is that you're shifting that focus to align with something better, with something different, with something more conclusive. All right. And we are finally in a space that we're standing up and we're sharing our voices and saying, hey, this is what it is that I need. This other stuff isn't going to cut it anymore. It's not going to cut it. And these experiences that I've been experiencing is not going to cut it anymore. This energy of share your voice is not just for the people that you are around. It's not just for your peers. It's not for the people that you may be having conflict with, or necessarily, although it is. And it's also, you know, for the people that may be helping you, but that's one side of the coin. This energy is also share your voice. And this Five of Swords energy of taking your power back is also declaring and letting spirit know, letting your team know that this is what it is, that exactly of what it is that I want, or how it is that I want to be dealing with things, or when things come up that are, you know, not what it is that you want to be receiving, or in the energy of that you're sharing your voice there as well and saying like, no, this isn't it. Like, I'm just looking for something else, to be in the energy of something else. I'm not vibrating with this. And if spirit comes back and says, hey, we understand, we're only in this phase for a small amount of time till we get you here, that's fine. Or spirit might come back and say, all right, well, we're going to remove this and put this in instead. So being very open and honest with no matter who it is that you need to be open and honest with. And especially, and it's really honing in like on the fact that there may have been like this monkey race of things that we thought that we were doing to try to make other people happy, but we are all being led to focus on what drives us, the matters of our heart, fulfilling those and being in a place that is safe within the heart, and to be able to be in a place within life that it is safe to be a loving human being. And not having to feel like you're almost so hard all of the time. And it's like the energy of breath of fresh air keeps coming in, like blowing in a breath of fresh air. But unfortunately, that there is these breakdowns that may cause sadness, that may cause frustration, that may cause illusion, because the universe is trying to give us a breath of fresh air. So it's almost like toppling over things that are resistant to that. But again, sometimes it's all we've ever known. It's all that it's comfortable, it's familiar. And some of those things are getting toppled over because this breath of fresh air is saying that they can no longer stand, they can no longer be here. Leap, the universe will catch you. Dive in, the universe will catch you. The universe is damn near forcing you off the cliff at this point to really accept this new start, this new phase for you, whether that's in love, whether that's in business, whether that's in school, whether that is in your own personal life with yourself, whatever the case may be. But make sure again, that we are nurturing ourselves. All right, that we are being gentle with ourselves. We're also being gentle with others. It's that mothering energy, that understanding energy. Don't get it twisted with letting things cross your boundary, because that is not it. That is not it. This is the energy right here. Right here is the energy of boundaries. This is the energy of boundaries, speaking up and cutting that shit before it even gets started. Like nipping it in the bud. Like share your voice, and the Five of Swords is the energy of boundaries exemplified. And I hope that this video and this reading helps you guys and helps you guys further along on your path, and to be able to make the decisions that need to be made, because it seems like some decisions that need to be made for some people may be harder than others, but there is a reasoning why these things are breaking down and they're coming apart, because they are not structures that need to be standing. They're not, you know, sometimes there's the energy of people that don't work out, that need to go, that are causing issues. Sometimes there's the energy of just like being in a place that you've outgrown, even if it isn't toxic, that you have to say goodbye to and enter into a place that is more fulfilling for your heart, your soul, your spirit, and yourself. And that is where it is that we are being called to journey to, is somewhere that is more conclusive for our heart, for our spirit, for ourselves. And really sitting within that and really looking at what that is for us and accepting nothing else than that. Okay. And I hope that everybody has a great day and has been able to enjoy the message of this video.